No. Don't touch my son. Don't do nothing to my son. I do nothing.
Did she smack you? Did
Did
she
I
smack
smack
you?
you on?
Don't lie. You're
I
not
hit you against the wall. Didn't I push you?
You're not gonna get in trouble.
I pushed you, right? I pushed you, right? Oh, okay. Mind your business. It's not your child. Do you have your kids? 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 My son got a... Okay, we can call him to the school and everything, baby. Baby, I was just at my school, my son's school all yesterday.
Your son's scared.
I'm just asking.
My son's scared.
You're scared.
You can't
You
calm
scared?
down.
But she was just upstairs playing the game. But she was just upstairs asking to play the game. Stop acting like that because she's a light-skinned bitch, bro. You just like everybody else, bro. What the f is so cute about this bitch? What is so cute about you going this your own mama?
Why are you talking to a child like that?
What you mean? What you mean? I buy his shit. She don't do shit for her kids. So don't come at a mother and do it for their child. Big facts. I don't have my baby daddy. I take care of my son. I'm gonna give him a haircut tomorrow. I don't give a f about this and I really want her arrested for putting her hands on me. Because I could go down, I could really this real like I said,
I'll snatch your
okay. Every time I get my hair done, she get mad. Every time I get my hair done, you get mad.
Don't worry about my son. She takes my phone all day nonstop. I don't take this girl at all.
Where is him? Do you want to call? Yeah, girl, so I pushed my baby. This girl ugly.
The message for the beginning for I always
No,
take
her
care
friend said that I punched him. Don't you think if I punched him, it would have been a mark? I punched him, and he always gonna jump. That's what I do. I even do that at school when he pushing on other kids.
Hell no.
She didn't mind her f***ing business. Mind your business. Mind your business. Leave me alone. That's why I want to leave this building, bro. Leave. I am. Leave me alone.
Let's walk out.
You mad? You jealous of me? Hello? You jealous? Girl, yes. Yes, because it's my baby. Bro, I could, but I'm on papers, bro. You know I'm on G, you know, on my mama, you know
It's
I'm on
okay.
papers.
Can I
You
talk
know I'm
to you?
on mother papers. This woman in jail, she bald-headed, she low-headed, she don't even got her mother hands. All she worried about is sucking the next. What you saying? Hello? G, she muffed me. She didn't beat me up. But you know I don't let nobody muff me, bro. Stop talking to me, bitch. What you talking about? Stop talking, because she muffed me. That's why. Because if I do that to if I did that to her, how much you want to bet y'all would have been quick as hell to arrest me? How much you want to bet y'all would have been quick as hell to arrest me?
I'm this close to arrest you now for putting your hands on
I didn't put my
yourself.
hands on my baby.
It's obvious that you're not treating him right.
What you mean it's obvious?
Yeah, it's obvious. Look at how you're talking. That's not how parents should talk.
Bro, I talk to my son like this on the day I pushed him.
wrong.
I pushed him.
And you're admitting to me that you pushed him. That's not discipline. That's abuse.
No, it's not. Abuse would be beating him. I didn't beat my son.
Abuse would be what you're doing.
So abuse is pushing my son, shoving him, telling him not to go that way. I basically pushed him.
Can you tell me what happened?
The opposite way.
What happened?
Alright, so let me just make this very clear for anybody that's going to pull up to the scene. Firstly, if I did not call you front and center, I want you to shut up. If you as a black woman are highly offended by the videos that I'm putting directly out there, again, I need you to shut up. If you are a black man out here that decide that you want to put on your super suit every single time, I need you to have several seats in the pit of hell at this moment in time. And we can sit there together after this one, because this is my main problem when it deals with the black community, right? And this is how I like to go about both sides, because I believe in equality, unlike both of those groups that I just listed. On one end, you have a lot of black men out here that always want to put on their superhero suit. They always want to find their cape whenever it is that somebody is talking about a black woman. It doesn't matter what the black woman is doing. It's like, nah, we got to sit up there and protect her. We got to honor. We got to do this. We got to do that. We can't allow nobody to sit up there and talk about the queens and da-da-da-da, no matter what it is that they're doing. And because of those clowns doing that type of ridiculous superhero behavior, this is how you got mothers like this that exist. Where you have and shout out to, I'm not even sure who the other black woman is. Shout out to that black woman who called the cops directly on that mother. Shout out to her, because obviously she is one of the few that actually cares and understands specifically what is going on. when people want to talk about the stereotypes of what it is, what it looks like to be a woman, to be, you know, masculine, to be loud, to be angry all the time, to be doing this and to be doing that, this woman right here, her whole thing is directly within the dictionary. You see how she's nonchalant, how she don't care. She wanted to rah, don't matter what she does. She think that she's right, even in front of police. She's in front of white officers, not black ones, in front of white officers. And she decides that she still want to act as ignorant. I guess I got to give her a cookie for that, because at least she is the same no matter who's directly in front of her. Unlike, you know, a lot of other black folks out there that like to switch it up, you know, when other people like to pull up. But the main point that I'm saying is that the same way that was stated that she speaks to her son, she spoke like that to her son in front of officers. She was like, "Oh, you afraid of me?" Da da da, as if he was like some random whatnot or whatever directly from the street. I'm like, this is how you talk to your son? I'm like, yo, you do realize this is your son, and this is why I try to sit up there and state in a lot of my live streams. You got mothers like this that mess it up. They are. I want a lot of people to understand this, right? For a lot of the black women directly out here who have sons, you are the first entry point to your son knowing anything about the female species. So this deals with love, this deals with admiration, this deals with value, this deals with respect, this deals with the whole thing of dignity, knowledge of self, and any of those things. And it also deals with the fact of how it is that women carry themselves. Obviously, this person does not carry herself as a woman at all. Better yet, she doesn't even carry herself as a mother. She's just a person that got pregnant and gave birth at this moment in time. If this young boy is able to stay within her clutches, I promise you, he is probably going to have a severe dislike or something or other when it deals with the women or the girls that he is going to run into that look just like him, that remind him of his mother. I'm trying to tell people what it is, and I'm trying to show people how specifically it is that this stuff like that happens. Because it's crazy that I can bring up a video like this and showcase this, and people will not see anything wrong with what the mother did or how it is that she is treating her son, and they will still go to bat and still try to protect her. Oh, gotta sit up there and protect her. Nah, you sitting up there, you one of those sellouts. You this that and the third. You just because she's in front of a white officer, you want her to do this, you want her to shut up. Just shut up. Just 100%. Just 100%. Just shut up. All of y'all, just shut up. Because y'all are the main groups, y'all are the main reasons that this stuff is able to be persistent, right? So again, I went over the whole thing dealing with black men, and then we got the whole thing dealing with a lot of black women out here not calling this stuff out, right? We hear so many, how many times, if we're honest, what have we heard more about? Have we heard more about neglectful or not there black mothers in the black community, or have we heard everything negative? Everything negative that could be said about black men in the black community? I would say it would be the latter. Even still to this day, everybody will always talk the father. But yet they make it seem as though, right? And again, like I said, I'll sit up there and hold the L, no problem. So that L is directly held, right? But there's two halves to every side of the story, whatnot, whatever. So what about the other half though? So if we got one side that is neglectful, that is not there, right? If they're present or not present, what does that then mean from others? And again, like I said in the previous video, miss me with the excuses. I'm not trying to hear, oh, postpartum, chemical imbalance, she just needs some therapy. She needs, nah, I ain't trying to hear none of that, bro. I'm not trying to hear none of those excuses that women keep giving to other women for the reason why it is that they got all this type of attitude, bad behavior, why they act so masculine directly out here, why they treat their sons just like this. I'm not trying to hear none of that, man. I'm not trying to hear none of those excuses. And like I said before, this is one of the ways, whenever you start hearing a lot of people start to say, black fathers, that's their way of also scapegoating this issue right here that they don't want to deal with, that they don't want to talk about. And trust me, I done been online for a long enough time, both doing social media and without doing social media. And there is a lack of this type of conversation online. I didn't sit up there and seen Facebook groups where you got black women talking about black men not being fathers, not being consistent, all this, right? Got all the information and knowledge, right? But magically, the exact same group have no knowledge or information about this. Or if they do, they just we're going to just sweep this directly on the rug because we don't think it's it's really that important. It's not as much as a danger as a black man. Like, yo, you know how crazy that is? You know how crazy it is to know about stuff like this, and you're a woman and you allow this stuff and you say nothing about it. You don't even try to shame this. You got black dudes out here that'll sit up there and go at and shame black dudes who don't want to acknowledge or who don't want to take care of their responsibilities out here. Like I said, we got that even on platforms. I've done it myself. So miss me with that whole thing of trying to sit up there and say that, black men don't, specifically focus in and do this and do that. I can sit up there and tell you what I don't see on a lot of these platforms throughout the years. I can sit up there and tell you, and as I mentioned, talking about this, highlighting this stuff, how prevalent it is in the black community, it is not talked about at all. It's not talked about at all. This young boy is not in any type of a healthy relationship with his mother. His mother is the worst type of woman known to man by way of her actions, by way of how she sees him, by way of how she treats him. Like I said, that's crazy to me. That's 1000% crazy. And then she got the nerve to be on the phone trying to talk to somebody else all loud and proud, like, oh, you know what they sitting up there trying to do to me? She's just jealous because every single time she see me with my hair, she just mad. That's not even your hair. That's not even your hair. That's not, I'm going to repeat again, that's not even your hair. At least with the other woman, if I can go back, because as I'm recording this, I'm looking directly at the image, right? As I look, I'm trying to see if I can get a full view. I think my picture's a little bit blurry, but I think that the woman who called the police or made the call or whatnot or whatever, her full real hair is actually out there. It might be, it might be short or whatnot or whatever. Maybe she might have braids or something like that, but that seems like a pretty, normal length. So I'm guessing that is her hair. You, on the other hand, my dear, that is not your hair. That is not your hair. So what are we talking about? That hair either came from, number one, a horse, number two, is synthetic, or number three, it came over from India. Pick one of the three, because again, all three of those are not yours. If we test the DNA of whatever hair that is amongst yours, we're going to find out that the lie detector test says that you are a liar. That is not your hair. So like I said, stop with all that nonsense. You got more pride in having fake hair versus having your natural hair. Again, that's saying a lot right there. Understand what people are going to say, like, ooh, oh my God, he's sitting up there talking about black women. Oh, miss me with that, man. Miss me with that whole thing. Like I said, if you want to get caught up on like the small things that I'm sitting up there stating when I'm directly talking about this woman here, you're stupid. You're a major part of the problem. You're a major part of the problem. And also shout out to anybody who's going to, silently unsubscribe. Much love, respect, and appreciation for leaving the exact way that you showed up in silence, because I never knew who you were in the first place. Now, to the dummies who may pull up to the scene, and 9 times out of 10, usually it's some women out there that get offended and is going to sit up there and tell me, oh, I'm unsubscribing. Ma'am, you were never subscribed from the get-go. Stop with the bat signals. Stop with the bat signals. This is not what you want to sit up there and do. This is not what you want to sit up there and do at all. Because I promise you, I swear to goodness, let me sit up there and catch any of those comments directly up here as if you are in the right about anything dealing with this video. I got you. I swear to goodness. We will sit up there and go down to the center of the earth's core together. We will be down there together. Let me see. The bar will be set below hell. So, like I said, that is just a warning, because like I said, I'm pretty much fed up and tired with a lot of people just pulling up to the scene and writing whatever it is that they want to sit up there and write because they feel like they got the right, and they feel like they could just sit up there and do it, and nobody should sit up there and respond. Nope, we're not doing that. I'm sorry. You go low, we send it straight to hell. So I'll meet you and see you there. And I keep telling people that. So like I said, test your might. Test your might on this video if you want to. and you will see yourself in the next video and or live stream being showcased in all the complete stupidity that I'm going to match up your comment directly with. I don't care if it's a story, I don't care if it's a video, but like I said, you have been forewarned. That also goes directly for any of the black men who decide that they're going to show up in a superhero suit to defend women like this. I got you too. Like I said, y'all two peas of the same pot. I got you. Like I said, I believe in equality. I can put y'all both in the same video. So try it, test your mind as well, my brother. Test your mind if you want to as well. And we can sit up there and go directly down that road. I don't care what you got to sit up there and say, oh, you just a coward, you this. I got you. No problem. I'm going to sit up there and show you that coward. I got you. Like I said, for both of y'all, this is not the road that y'all want to walk down on. This is not what you want to sit up and do, because I have nothing but time, unlike y'all. Like I said, I already did about 1 or 2 live streams already where I showcase both the crimes of black men and black women. Y'all don't want to do this again, because like I said, I got all day. We can make this a whole week's worth of videos dealing with this, and I promise y'all ain't gonna like it. So like I said, just stay in your place and shut up at the end of the day. That's all I'm saying, respectfully, right? But anyways, like I said before, minus that rant, this is something that needs to get highlighted, something that needs to get talked about. And if it doesn't, it's going to get worse before it gets better. And the main ones that are going to suffer first are the children. But let me be more specific. The black male children are going to suffer. And then from that, the suffering is going to pass on directly to the community by way of the parents. Because remember, as some people like to say, that the son has to pay for the father's sins, the children have to pay for the parents' sins, and then the community has to suffer with and shoulder the burden of said sins. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that's stated in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.